I'm back for this last 20 minutes or so. See how much time I use, how much time I devote to you today? Yeah. I lost the skirt. I now just have on my shorts. The shorts. So I got a little sheet here for modesty sake. And I got special somebody here to come and help me share these affirmations and so with you. Remember what I said? What did I say? We're taking our thoughts captive. Right? Dana the dinosaur. I love you. My daughter gave me this for Mother's Day. I was having one of my little tantrum days. Yeah, it was a challenging day. She actually had, I talked about her business, she had tonsillitis. So I was busy mothering on Mother's Day. Whereas I wanted to pause, I wanted the time to pause and be appreciated and to be, you know, pampered and celebrated and stuff for my Mother's Day. So she went and she bought this and she came like through in the car. Here, take down, read Miss Rebel stuff. Diana. My little sleeping partner. So Diana, I want you to sit down right there. Alright. Diana, boo boo. We're gonna do these affirmations together. Or I'm gonna share the different little things. My little book here. I'm gonna just read a couple of things to you. Because it's some are biblical, some are positive things. My things I wrote, I delight myself in you. That's is it Psalm 34? Come on, Auntie. Anyhow, that's from the Bible, and that helps to keep my mind oh boy, help me to focus on where my joy really comes from, or where it should really come from, above all else, right? Because God's love and His friendship and His care for me and His protection and His plan for me, His patience for me, let me tell you, right? These are all things that are unchanging. And yes, I could find joy and I could find delight in other things. But a lot of those things are, you know, here today, gone tomorrow, here this minute, something completely different the next minute. Very circumstantial. But God's love and who He is and so on, that's a constant. In my life, I realize I need more and more. So this is something that helps in terms of taking these thoughts captive and training your thoughts, right? When you get caught up in all the other different little things, different fleeting things that sometimes I shouldn't even be given the time of day. And I find myself, getting busy in my head. There's something that can bring me back. It's very really delighting myself, and it's very really putting my joy, hiding my joy. You understand? It's something that cannot be changed. I got love is patient, and I just spoke about God's love and how patient He is to me. But this, I also wrote this in terms of yes, earthly kind of love too. Once again, be it family, be it relationship, friendship, whatever, we gotta be able to exercise patience. We gotta be able to be patient, to wait on people too. It's another thing I'm learning. Like, we desire to see people change in certain ways, but we gotta be able to like love them through it. We gotta be able to look at ourselves too and see how we need to change ourselves, that we can reflect God's love and inspire people to change. I have a strong presence. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. No disputing there, right? Just naturally so. I didn't think I'm a very genuine person. This ain't like a show and a put on. That's why with the intentions. I mean, as I come to you, as I just shared a video today. It wasn't recorded today, but it was shared today. Ray was saying like I had a kind of lower energy day. It was a day I didn't feel to be at work. I was just like, obviously I pushed through and I did what I had to do. Obviously at a pace according to how I was feeling. Let's keep it real. Okay, the thing is I showed up. Yeah. But I made the point to let people see that Auntie's not always bubbly, bubbly, and I wasn't sad. I can't say I was sad. I wasn't miserable or anything, but my energy was just low. And then of all days, it was a day when I was called to be doing this for mom, be doing this for my daughter, be doing this, just basic things you have to do in life: groceries, bills, gas station. I don't remember what I did for mom, but you know, as I said, once again, you show up, you try to do what you have to do, right? So, yeah, I was out and about in the hot sun doing that. So, when I got back to work from doing that, I was very slow and gentle with myself because I wasn't feeling up here like I often am with you. I was more like, I can't say it was down, but I was more like flatlining it, right? Yeah. I'm very sensitive to how I'm feeling, so trust me if I say, I am not behind, I am becoming. This is a beautiful one. This is a big thing with our busy minds, especially we like to compare. I like to think that I don't do that much. I do that sometimes in my workplace with cause. Yeah, that's something I like to think that I'm healing from certain things there. Yeah. In terms of a lot of neglect that I've experienced in my workplace. Yeah. I will leave it. I will leave it at that. So obviously having experienced that, sometimes I do compare myself, or sometimes I am in circles with people like my Caribbean people who really appreciate me, and then obviously looking at things logically, like how come you're here and you're not here, and they will perceive things a certain way. What's wrong with you? And we can see you have a brain, and we can see you've made a contribution and different things. But more and more, I'm coming to understand, and I'm absolutely loving it. Whereas the natural default is for people to see, why are you here instead of here? I can see it that, like, I'm here. I hope you're understanding me. It's like they are seeing it in terms of the position at this job, right? But I'm seeing it that more and more this job is like shrinking in terms of significance and in terms of what I'm doing and like the work I'm doing with my children. I don't measure that according to how many children I deal with either. I measure that in terms of impact. Let us understand that, right? The work I'm doing with my children, mushrooming, that the work I'm doing, I don't even see it as work, but you understand. Connecting and sharing myself with you once again. Things I'm doing in recent times now, helping people in terms of their wellness. Writing, connecting with people that way. So many different things, and I really don't feel like I lack anything. Let me say that. And especially when I look at this part that says I am becoming, I'm so excited for what I'm becoming. I don't know about you, but that something will challenge you. It doesn't mean you need to know all the answers. I know this is what I'm becoming by this certain time and this is the path I'm on. I know we all have different personalities, and some of us do think that we like plan and follow the plan and so on. I'm not like that. I probably need to be a bit more like that. I'm not as organized as I would like, but at the same time, I'm very open and I flow a lot. Right? Yeah, I embrace my path a lot, and I don't always need to see everything clearly. Sometimes things can be murky, but at the same time, I could trust God's will and trust God's plan for me in the midst of the murkiness. Your love feels safe, soft, and solid. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Mm-hmm. That could be like divine love. That could be like God's love for you, and that could be like love in a relationship. I think I wrote it more so in terms of love in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Like when you find somebody and you could feel that level of comfort. Remember when they said you feel like home? I always share this, and I never knew this is something people actually say. You feel like home. I had never used that expression myself, but I felt it, and I expressed it. You don't think at that stage, I don't think I was in like any love relationship at that stage, but just feeling close in terms of the solidity of the friendship. And they had expressed that, you feel like home. So I never realized that was something I was searching for, and that was something I was missing until I felt it. And I knew, well, you're home. I finally found my way home. And I even have a book, once again, not the most organized, but I have different books I write things in because I have a very busy mind. Yeah, and I wrote a part, you can rest no little one, finally found your way home. Yeah, I was with that person, I found my way home. Rest is a form of worship. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. I'm very big on resting. Yeah, but you know what it is too? Being still. You know that's easier said than done, right? Being still, as in physically still. Not everyone can handle being physically still. You know why? Because when you're physically still and you're not constantly doing different things to distract you, it forces you to face a lot of different things that you're probably running from. Yeah. Probably a decision you have to make, some kind of unresolved feeling for something that happened from before, you know. Maybe you're feeling a sense of uncertainty about certain things, yeah, and being still. And it's actually a very timely um, time or season to be mentioning this because now it is crop over time. This is our carnival time for those non-Bajans out there. So you have all these different things pulling your attention, Let me party, let me drink, let me have fun, all these different things. And you're caught up in it. I don't know if I would say a hurry, but you're caught up in like this pace, being at everything, hitting every fad, having fun and so on. I don't have problems with people having fun. I myself, I like to have fun. I just don't really like crowds, so yeah. Some of these things won't really be for me because I don't like them. I don't so much like the crowds and the atmosphere, but I love music. As you know, I love to dance. I love to laugh. I can enjoy time with good friends. That's all I love to have a good time. But what I'm saying, when the season has passed, then and you no longer have this party here and this thing there and all these different things to hold your attention to distract you, it could be a real sobering moment coming like from kind of crash thing, but here I am now. Auntie dealing with reality once again with all these bills to pay, the children to send school, this relationship that really needs some work, this job that's stressing me. What I can be doing now. But more and more I'm coming to understand, and I love it. It's actually, I can say, the best part of my day when I get up and I go and sit down in the front house. Once again, we all understand how the position is with the house right now. The house, the part that we're living in, you know. I will get up, I go and sit down, I open the window, and I'm looking out there. I'm watching the morning unfold. Um, the birds, the dogs, the different things, persons coming outside and making their way to work and so on. And I will be like feeding my spirit and my mind in terms of these um, different things I write down, or perhaps I'm reading something else as well, watering my spirit, powering up. I share this with my beautiful Sherry. That's one of my favorite workmates. Always spend a lot of time on mornings, yeah, getting myself in the right space and so on before I set foot in my workplace. So that was a beautiful time, especially love the stillness. So even as I read things, I will pause. Maybe then I go and put the kettle on or go and feed the cat. Obviously you're doing things in between because you can't just sit there and pause and then next thing is 10 o'clock and gotta get ready for work that starts at 8:30. So, I do little things in between. It's a kind of rhythm, something that I've mastered now. Yeah, and it's beautiful, beautiful. I won't have it any other way. I love it. The best part of my day. Let my presence bring calmness and warmth to my family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think I will extend that beyond the three of us in here, my husband and my daughter, or even my mother. Yeah, when it's a family, um, my loved ones, my circle. Yeah. I think that's a beautiful thing. Let my presence bring warmth and calmness. Mm-hmm. I want people to be able to feel safe around me, to feel seen, to feel calm, to feel centered and grounded is a big part of what I am, who I am. So once again, I would say, don't allow people to look at you and measure your success in terms of dollar signs, in terms of how they see you walking up a ladder. You gotta come to a point of being able to see yourself in terms of your impact, in terms of your purpose. And that's something that I could say more and more. I understand myself, and I'm going to understand myself in terms of my purpose. Even how I'm sitting here talking to you right now. I know I would have started this channel as something mostly to focus on me giving lessons to the children. I know if I'm more and more, I'm spending more time doing this than sometimes, recording the videos with lessons with the children. Yeah. Because there's a purpose in that. You understand? So you just got to be open and just by faith continue to put one foot in front of the other. You don't have to be able to see the signs like artist's perfect life is heading in this direction and happiness is in this direction. You keep you just one foot gently yet firmly in front of the other. All right. Trust God. He knows what he's doing. Trust God. Trust God. Trust God. Less of me and more of you. I will not rush today. I skim over some other good ones, right? But I can't call all. I can't call all. Probably with time. I might from time to time refer to one and they just do a complete message on one. Cause it's so much, right? But I will not rush today. I will move with intention. Sherry, this is the one I share with you. Yeah. And this is something I probably would write it, have it there on my whiteboard at work. You know. I wouldn't do that, but certainly I have it written on my heart. I will not rush today. The body ain't running my blood to water. Right? I'm moving at my own pace. I will move with intention. In moving with intention, I'm doing so prayerfully as well. Right? Sometimes moving with intention means you're hearing a lot, but you're being very mindful of how you respond, or if you respond at all. Right? Sometimes moving with intention means you're pausing before you respond, before you act. You take your time to decide what's the best time to act. Just sitting and being completely still and not acting at all, not doing anything at all. Sometimes you feel led to do something and you can't understand the reason why, but then after the fact, you can understand. But sometimes I may feel led like to go and give somebody a hug, or like to go and interact with a certain person, and then perhaps that person might share something, and will come to understand, you really needed that hug in that moment, or you needed that listening ear. That's another thing too. I find people, they feel pretty comfortable to come and share different things. I give thanks for that as a gift as well. Right? Give thanks for that. But in doing that, once again, boundaries, balance, and so on, I'm coming to understand that I then have to feed my spirit, like balance it, take care of my spirit as well. Because what's going to happen if every time I am the body being there for everyone, I'm going to be loaded. And if time I even disappear, you can picture auntie disappear, so you're not auntie loaded. So then I got to be able to find somebody that I can vent to, or find different activities, my art, my time with the children, my writing, my crocheting, being in nature, going to the beach, walking, going gym, different things that when these things are doing like that, these things help to, and then you can weigh the balance. You make me feel like the best version of myself. Once again, that was written with like love in mind, that right person in mind, and that person having patience with me and seeing me through God's eyes. I can't say differently, right? Seeing me, even when I don't see him through God's eyes, seeing me through God's eyes, always through God's eyes, always in terms of what I'm capable of, my potential, my path, my healing, my growth, different things like that. I started my video. It's so done. So do what you're doing. You match my stride. Same thing once again. In the Bible, we talk about being equally yoked and so on. But this resonated with me, and I actually was actually picturing like walking and having somebody to match your stride. Like for me, I'm very tall. So I take long strides. So even when I think I'm walking slowly, I go now hard, right? Because if other people have to, I covering that in like one stride. You understand? Because so people normally tell me I walk rather quickly. But even for me, walking quickly, sometimes let's look at it spiritually now. Sometimes things might happen that might have me like my legs sore or something. I'm not walking at my normal pace, or I'm walking and I'm my gait or my balance or something is I'm like off balance. So then I need for the person who's accompanying me, who's walking with me, to adjust the suit, probably to slow down, uh, probably to be a kind of crutch for me to keep me balanced. And then there's a time where I have to do the same for him, right? I'm gonna finish now. Now my husband, he needs to come in the room to do something. I need to call my mom. Let me see if I can share just two more and end it there. The time is gonna be gone. All right, let me read this as the last one. My time will come, but not before I am ready. Right? So all know you are being prepared. You are thinking that God has forgotten you, but you are being prepared. Either for exactly what you are praying for, as I say, something better. Right? Come then, and let me give it to them that last one. But you are not yet ready. You think that you're ready. But when things happen at the opportune time, you will then understand that different things that you are going through are preparing you for those blessings, right? And I will share this one again. Sometimes we pray and ask God to increase my money, improve my home, and so on. And you're not being a good steward, steward. You're not being a good caretaker of what you have right now. So while you're in your season of waiting, try to be more mindful and be more positive, more intentional of how you take care of what you already have. Great. All right. I hope you enjoy your little time with Auntie and Dana. It was long. My Auntie started to talk, she can't stop sometimes. It's because I have a lot on my heart to share. All right. I love you. God bless you, and we will chat soon. All right. If you're tired of me, I say I will never be tired of you. Bye bye.